Hi and Happy New Year. Today, I am going to verbally chin check the ignorant. I'd like to welcome all the old delinquents, as well as all the new. My name's Sarge, and this...
If you do win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world.
Get 'em.
Most of you spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg.
Get 'em.
So, if you win, right,
get 'em.
Come up, accept your little award,
Get 'em.
thank your agent and your God, and...
Fuck off. Is the gray area.
Humans are such easy prey.
This isn't funny anymore.
2020. Let's get this bitch out with a bang, shall we? Yeah. Hey. Here we go. What do you guys think about that Ricky Gervais Golden Globes monologue? That freaking speech was awesome. I don't give a fuck if it was ad-libbed, if he wrote that shit out, but him fucking verbally chin-checking Hollywood, I fucking loved every part of that. Everything. He's like, hey, Hollywood, know your place and shut your face. You guys are entertainers. Why are you going above and beyond and be like, oh, vote for this person, people in Australia are blah, blah, blah. Shut the... Okay, it's cool to bring attention to a cause, but when you use the Golden Globes as a platform to spread your whatever the fuck you're believing at the time, it's just not good. You need to stop doing that shit. And Ricky Gervais was like, shut the fuck up. It was great. Quite possibly the greatest monologue of all time. Well, today I'm going to talk about like the ignorance in life of people that just have no idea what the fuck they are talking about. They have no clue. They're internet warriors, you know? They see something, they break away from watching the Kardashians and whose fucking cock Kim is sucking this week, and they're like, oh, this is my favorite Kardashian this week. And they're watching The Bachelor and The Bachelorette and reality TVs and the Real Housewives of I don't give a fuck. When the real world finally gets through all the pop culture bullshit that everybody is paying attention to, the Kardashians and the shows and this, that, the other thing, what this fucking Instagram person is wearing or trying to get fucking TikTok famous, when the real world news finally breaks through the pop culture veil that blinds all of fucking society, that's when these fucking idiots come out of their shells and be like, oh my God, America needs to do better. You know what? Let's go straight into it. I'm going to go with my random thought, right? My random thought is a twofer, okay? It's Pelosi. Does anybody know who the fuck Pelosi is? The Speaker of the House, Pelosi. The chick looks like she is constantly on painkillers and she, chases it with handles of vodka, okay? Okay. Here we go. Listen up, people. All right? Here comes ignorance. Ready? I'm looking at you. Donald Trump, not impeached. He was impeached in the House, but he was not impeached in the Senate. Okay? So those articles go to the Senate because the House impeached him based on 2 articles. Obstruction of Congress, which isn't a thing, and some other bullshit claim that doesn't fucking exist. So now those articles need to go to the Senate. And because Pelosi thinks it's so fucking biased and it's pointless, it's like, I'm going to hold the articles. You don't get the say to change the Constitution of the United States. You don't get to change impeachment rules and regulations. So she's trying to hold on to these fucking articles. The whole thing is ridiculous. Be like, you did your job in the House, now you take what you have and you give it to the Senate, and the Senate's like, okay, here's the trial, and he's, acquitted, or whatever. It's dumb. The whole thing is dumb. And the freaking Democrats were supposed to be all somber. This is a sad time in the history of the United States. It's a very somber moment. It's very sad to have to impeach a president. Bitch, you've been trying to do this for 2.5 years, which you stated online, verbally, recorded, in a freaking interview. I can't, the impeachment didn't start until just recently, okay? And it's based on shit that happened over the summer in July. And you just said you've been trying to impeach him for 2.5 years. You done played yourself. You done played yourself. It's obvious, okay? It's a shit show. It's a witch hunt, whatever. And don't fucking play this fucking card. Be like, we are sad that we have to do this. It's a sad day for the United States. No, it isn't. You can't play the somber card when you got Rashida Tlaib. Anybody know who that is? Anyone? Rashida Tlaib? No? She's a Democrat from Michigan. Okay, pay attention. And she's the one that called Trump a motherfucker, by the way. And they're supposed to be somber and sad that this is happening today in our democracy in the United States. And she does an interview. She's like, oh my God. She's got a big old stupid smile on her face. And she's like, we just impeached the president of the United States. Yeah, in the House, which means fuck all. Okay, so now you got these people jumping online be like, the president's impeached. Oh my God, Mike Pence is the president now. If we get rid of Mike Pence, then Nancy Pelosi's got to be the president. You guys need to go back to 8th grade, okay? I hate motherfuckers. They'd be like, oh my God. Oh my God. Now you want to jump into the fucking politics conversation? You want to jump into fucking foreign affairs? You want to fucking know all this shit? You guys are dumb as shit. Side note, going off on a tangent, okay? If someone goes to court and they take an oath, you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. That, the oath that you take, you solemnly swore under oath. What if someone goes up there, and they're like, you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God, and the guy's fucking sitting there with his hand up, he's like, no. Nope. I'm good, thanks. You can't lie under oath then, right? You can't perjure yourself if you go up there and be like, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth will help you God? And you're just sitting there like, no, I do not. You can ask me questions, I will answer them, but I will not promise not to lie. I would fucking pay to see someone do that. Like, if there's ever a subpoena from anywhere, I don't give a fuck if it's the Democrats, subpoenaing Republicans or back and forth or anywhere. I would love for this shit to be televised, where they're trying to take the oath, put your right hand up, put this on the Bible or whatever the fuck or whatever book. Do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Nope. I would fucking die. Okay, so that's my random thought, but it's going to bleed into every aspect of what I'm talking about today. Where the ignorant comes out of their little cubby holes and their little shells and their little shadows, and they're like, hey, I got something to say about politics and foreign affairs when I break away from this anime that I'm watching. Or I'm going to the University of Phoenix. I'm an educated person. Get the fuck out of here, okay? You want to fucking... I'm not saying you have the right of free speech, but when you open your mouth, you sound like a fucking moron because no one pays attention to this whole fucking thing. People that think the president is impeached when he's fucking not, okay? People think that the United States is going to World War III, which brings me to my... What in the actual fuck topic of the week? Strap yourselves in, delinquents, because this is going to be a prolonged one, I think. Okay, so this is a twofer. I got multiple topics. I need to talk about this. All right, so the smoking age in Illinois has now gone up to 21 years old. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of in my fucking life. It's a federal law in Illinois that in order to buy nicotine or tobacco products, you must be 21 years of age now, and it is spreading like a wildfire, as bad as that is in Australia. I didn't mean to correlate that. God save the koalas and all that shit in Australia. It's so fucking sad over there. So pay attention to fucking Australia. Don't worry about just, all of the U.S. side of things. Fucking Australia is on fire, and if you guys could help out, fucking help out. So I went off on a little tangent of Australia, but fucking koala bears and kangaroos and wallabies need our help. Meanwhile, the crocodiles are in the rivers like, all the animals are just running to the river. It's like a buffet of greatness. All right, I'm back now. All right, so the smoking age is now 21 years old in Illinois. This is dumb. This is stupid. This is what happens when you eat Tide Pods and set yourself on fire. All right? This is the dumbest thing I've ever fucking heard. So you're telling me a military-aged male or female can join the military, fight for our country, die for our country, but they can't have a cigarette or, they can't even have like a fucking beer. And they're sitting here defending our freedoms, some of which are being taken away or postponed until 3 years down the road. This is dumb as fuck. All right? There are plenty of fucking people out there that are responsible, that do it the right way. They want to have a fucking cigar with their dad or a cigar with papa. They're fucking 18 years old and now they can't do it until they're 21 because of the young generation, which is fucking stupid. Okay? You're dumb. You're ignorant. You're a fucking generation dumbass. Okay? And you're ruining it for the same people that were raised the right fucking way. So, hopefully this gets overturned or some shit, but pay attention, okay? Because the taxes that are taken from they're now from 18, 19, 20, 21, right? 18, 19, 20, right? So those taxes and all the fucking money that comes from those 3 years of someone buying nicotine or cigars or whatever, they're gone. Illinois is already a shithole. Illinois is right there with fucking California and New York. All of our taxes are going up. And now we just lost the taxes for 3 years for one of the highest, nicotine purchase groups. So now everybody else's fucking taxes are going to go up. It's fucking aggravating. The same people, by the way, that want the smoking age or nicotine to go up to 21 are the same people that want the voting age to go down to 16. Pay attention. Pay attention, motherfuckers, because this is ridiculous. They understand how ignorant the younger generation is. They understand how dumb they are, how experimental they are. Be like, hey, we could get them to vote on our side because they don't pay attention to the fucking news. They don't know anything. They know nothing about fucking politics, but we could put our candidate on fucking MTV or on some reality show and all of a sudden, boom, millions of votes and millions of donations. Look at all the dumb, motherfuckers that are like, oh, Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders is a socialist fuckhead. This is a free country. You elect Bernie Sanders and it's gone fucking forever. I don't want to go into the whole fucking, 2020 election. I'm not even worried about that shit right now. But this is how dumb news outlets and the media is, right? Because there was a shooting in Texas. A man walked into a church, pulled out a fucking, he pulled out a pistol. It was like a 9 or 45, whatever. And he shot 2 people dead, okay? One man, concealed carry, took out his weapon and shot the gunman in the face, in the head. He was done. He put him down. You think they would talk about how many people were saved? Or, oh my God, this man's a hero. Or concealed carry saves the lives of many. No, you know what the media fucking covers? They cover the fact that a concealed carry man was in a church holding a weapon. Pay no attention to the man who illegally came into a church brandishing a fucking pistol and shot 2 people in the face. Let's pay attention to the one man that has a concealed carry permit, stands up and puts the gunman down. And you know what else? The fucking media focuses on the fact that there were 5 other people that drew their weapon. Oh my God, there were 6 concealed carries at least in the church ready to shoot and take out this man. Yes, because that's the American way. That's how the fucking Second Amendment works. So instead of worrying about all the people with their Second Amendment right in church brandishing their fucking side piece, because someone was getting shot at, they did it the right way. Fuck, you're not even paying attention to the gunman that was freaking shooting people and not killing people. He could have killed a lot more if it wasn't for the Second Amendment and the people that were having concealed carry. Thank God for the guy that put him down. Thank God for the guy. But the media's like, oh my God, I can't believe there are so many guns in church. Okay, wrong answer. You're a moron. And same goes for the fucking ignorant that believe that shit. So that's a Texas shooting, right? Why is 6 guns in a church a problem in fucking Texas? Okay? And I don't know what the gunman was thinking. Why the fuck, of all states, would you want to start or try to do a mass shooting in Texas? You should have known fucking better. You were gonna get shot in the face no matter fucking what. All right, now let's talk about Soleimani. All right, I saw a post, and it said, "Rest in peace, Soleimani, you will be missed." And I was like, what the fuck is that? And I looked at it again, and it said, "Rest in pieces, quesadilla salami, you will be missiled." Because that makes sense. I don't understand why people are on the fucking bandwagon of, oh my God, we're going to war with Iran. Listen, let me break this down to you fucking Barney level of how bad this man is. Okay? First of all, our embassy was just on fire. He spreads proxy wars. He pokes the bear. He's got his hand in the pickle jar of so much fucking shit, and it's all anti-American. All of it is death to America. Pay no fucking attention to fucking Obama's dumbass who's giving Iran $1.7 billion in cash delivered in pallets and giving them a nuclear deal and fantastic. These people want us dead. These people have always wanted us dead. This moron wanted us dead. He is responsible for 600 plus American lives. Okay? That's not talking about the thousands of other allies and the other protesters in Iran that this Soleimani guy has put down. He deserved to fucking die. I can't believe we went into Iran and bombed the general. We didn't go into Iran. He was in Iraq. What the fuck is an Iranian general doing in Iraq? Everyone's like, oh, he was on a diplomacy mission. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. Our embassy was just on fire. He's instigating. He's poking the bear. He's trying to take this little fire that happened at our embassy and explode it to a whole regional fucking jihad. Okay? We had the opportunity. We took the opportunity. This fucking Iranian general was in Iraq. He should not have been there. He is responsible for 600 plus American deaths. That's not even counting the thousands of other allies and the protesters from his own fucking country. Everyone is terrified that the United States is going into World War III. It's not going to fucking happen. Because the mullahs, the ayatollahs, and the leadership over there in Iran, they know they are the first fuckers to go. They fucking know it. They are the first ones to go. So I'm not even worried about this. There won't be a World War III. Iran ain't going to do shit because they don't want shit. Okay? They don't. We are not going to have another Benghazi on our hands. Let's be clear. Okay? 2012. Benghazi. That was under the administration of Obama, Hillary Clinton, Secretary of Defense. 29 cables with security requests were sent out in Benghazi. That was call for help. Let's call it a call for help. There was 0 fucking responses. 1 U.S. ambassador was fucking murdered, and 4 Americans were murdered. That was Benghazi, Obama, 2012. Now, Baghdad, fucking last week, 1 cable with the security request went out. 1 call for help went out. Not 29, 1. And the response was 100 Marines get sent in, 2 Apache helicopters get sent in, 750 additional troops get sent in, 0 U.S. ambassadors were murdered, and 0 Americans were murdered. That is the fucking difference between Democrats and Republicans and Obama and fucking Trump. Trust me, alright? You're going to set our fucking embassy on fire, they're going to call for help, and we're going to send everybody. You do not fuck with us anymore. That shit doesn't happen. You can't talk your shit. Okay? You can't talk your shit on social media. You can't fucking poke the bear. Because when you poke the bear and you show up in a country that we are designated to be in, which is Iraq, we're going to put a fucking missile through your teeth. And that's exactly what happened to this Soleimani guy. He does not deserve to breathe the same air that we breathe at all. Everybody was like, oh my God, Iran's going to do this. Iran's going to come. It's going to be World War III. It ain't going to be shit. Trump, meanwhile, warned the U.S. was way fucking ready to respond if Tehran, the capital of Iran, strikes back. He said Saturday that the U.S. had already targeted 52 Iranian sites representing 52 American hostages taken by Iran many years ago, some at very high level and important to Iran and the Iranian culture. Trump did not identify the targets, but he added that they would be hit very fast and very hard. We are not fucking around. We are not starting a war. We are not going to war. We are doing peace through strength. We are showing our teeth, and if they fucking act on that, we are going to bite their fucking heads off. That is it. Iran, Iraq, Syria, anybody that has the Muslim extremist jihadist ideal of death to America, we're not playing the fucking game anymore. We don't give a fuck about your collateral damage. We don't give a shit. We'll turn your whole fucking country into a parking lot. Please don't even fucking try it. They won't. They understand we are far more superior. We don't even have to have fucking men on the ground. We could do it all by the sky. Let me bring this to your attention, delinquents, okay? Let me bring this to your attention, all right? There were embassy attacks in the 90s, right? There were truck bombs and Americans died and the World Trade Center was attacked in the 90s. And then America was like, oh my God, who's doing this? And we realized that Osama bin Laden was behind all of this. He was like enemy number one. And we realized this in the fucking 90s, okay? So, in 1999, something like that, it came to President Bill Clinton's attention that they had Osama bin Laden. They had him in their sights. He's like, we could take him out right now. No more Americans have to die. The DEA, the ATF, the CIA, all branches of military, his whole fucking cabinet was like, we got him, sir. We could take him out right now. And nobody was fucking against it. And we had jurisdiction where he was, just like the Soleimani thing. And what did Bill Clinton do? He did not act on it in 1999. He feared collateral damage. And he said this in an interview in Sydney, Australia, 10 hours before 9/11. 10 fucking hours. He was sitting there in his interview in Sydney, Australia, saying, yeah, I could have taken out Osama bin Laden in 1999. He didn't. And 10 hours later after that interview, 9/11 happened. So you think we're going to let that shit fucking happen again? Absolutely fucking not. It's not going to fucking happen. You know what I love about this whole thing? People automatically jump on some weird-ass bandwagon. Rose McGowan of Charmed, Alyssa Milano. These dumb bitches, I swear to... Oh, Iran, we're so sorry. We didn't mean to hit your diplomat. Oh, please don't hurt us. Oh, we're so... Fuck you. Okay? This isn't a fucking oil war. This isn't some weird fucking retaliation. This man is responsible for killing 600 plus Americans. Pay a fucking attention. Iraq, dancing in the fucking streets now that this guy's gone. This guy needed to be gone. If he wasn't gone, he would have had his hand from as far east coast as eastern border of freaking Afghanistan all the way to Jordan. Damn near the Mediterranean Sea if it wasn't for Israel. Iran would control all those countries, all those regions, and that's exactly what this fucking guy wants. He wants Iraq. Iraq is upside down and backwards right now. They don't have leadership. Iran wants it. Iran wants all of it. And this guy was in Iraq. And we're like, fuck you. You don't need to be here. Bye. Boom. Boom. So now you got these pop culture pussies, right? Rose McGowan, Alyssa Milano. You're like, please, Iran, we're ran by a tyrant. And America needs to act up and revolt and, fight back against the tyranny that is the Trump administration. Bitch, that's treason, what you're fucking saying right now. And they have no idea where they're getting their fucking information for. They're making this guy into a martyr. Like, oh, we just attacked somebody without, reason. How about 600 American lives? How about that? And it was clean. There was no collateral damage. There was no innocents on the side that got fucking murdered. We took them out. Boom. Gone. Now, let's insert Colin fucking Kaepernick. This is fucking ridiculous, alright? Why does this moron have to open his fucking mouth about fucking anything? He did some weird-ass tweet where he said, America has always sanctioned and besieged black and brown bodies both at home and abroad. American militarism is a weapon wielded by American imperialism to enforce its policing and plundering of the non-white people. Shut the fuck up. Colin Kaepernick, shut the fuck up. Go back to school, you dumb ignoramus. Meanwhile, Candace Owens, an African-American young woman, who I swear to God, if she runs for office when she turns 35, if she runs for the POTUS, she's got my fucking vote. She's got my fucking vote. Why wouldn't you vote for Pence? Because I like Pence. He's not too bad. But when it comes to my ideals as a Republican or a conservative or an independent or whatever, Candace Owens is not only an African American, she's a woman, and she knows exactly what she's talking about. She understands that, the world is full of bullshit, and you shouldn't believe everything that comes out of a Democrat's mouth. And she responds to Colin Kaepernick, and she says, "Hey man, I know you're in mourning, but I thought you should know that Iran's former name is Persia. Remember? That empire of brown bodies that invaded, slaughtered, and imperialized for about 900 years? Yeah, that was them." She just fucking shut him down so fucking fast. So please, okay, can we fucking get some information before you go on Twitter and you become some social media warrior or some shit? Because it doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Alright? We're not going to war with Iran. There won't be a World War III. They won't be fucking attacking us anytime soon. Not fucking directly. Okay? This man deserved to die. That is it. That's all we need to know. Alright? And as they sit there, pushing the puzzle box that is Soleimani's dead body with all the pieces inside, and they're screaming death to America, you would think that, they wouldn't notice that they're carrying Soleimani's casket in a fucking Chevrolet. Yeah, a Chevy truck. So you have all these Iranian flags, you have Soleimani's casket in a fucking Chevy truck. The heartbeat of America. This is fucking hilarious. I can't make this stuff up, people. I can't make it up. Be like, oh my God, Soleimani, what a martyr, what a great man. Oh, Iran, so sad. Death to America, as they have his body taken to his final resting place in a fucking Chevy truck. And that is my... What in the actual fuck topic of the week? We need to chin check the fucking ignorant online, okay? All the social media masses and all the people that, try to fucking put their 2 cents in when they know absolutely fuck all. Ignorant as shit. The Rose McGowans, the Alyssa Milanos, the Robert De Niros, the fucking Colin Kaepernicks. Everybody that thinks that America is some horrible, unjust war machine and we're just out there trying to fucking kill people. That's ridiculous. Look at everything. Look at the economy. Look at the jobs. Don't look at the fucking deficit. Yes, the deficit is still down, but the economy is better. You're happier. The taxes are better. You're getting more back on your tax return. That's just how it's going to be. Okay? It's good. Black jobs are up. There are less unemployed black people. There are less unemployed everything. White, black, Asian, Hispanic. There are Hispanics in the street that came here the right way. Like, we love Trump. We love this whole thing. With this whole illegal immigrant thing needs to stop. Because I did it the right way. There's a right process. Do it the fucking right way. Everybody is a fucking warrior when it comes to fucking social media and Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. And everyone's like, this is what it needs to be. Donald Trump is a bad, bad man. He's bad and he's orange. He's bad and he's bad and bad man orange. Is he misogynistic a little bit? Sure. Is he a little bit conceited? Sure. Is everybody judging him for shit that he did way before he was a fucking president? Yeah. God forbid he took advantage of the economic system that, previous administrations had in place. Whether it's fucking him getting his fucking steel from China. Who gives a shit? You know how much money this motherfucker's losing because he wants American jobs to go up? I guarantee you, all right, before the next 3 months, we're going to have a trade deal with China and everyone's going to fucking implode. Going to be like, I can't believe you fucking did it. He literally sold rice to fucking China once upon a time. In like 2016. He sold rice to China. Donald Trump sold rice to China. I can't. I'm arguing with these idiots on fucking social media all the time. I don't have the time to educate you. Watch the fucking news. I don't give a fuck what outlet you even go to, because I guarantee you're not watching the news. You people out there like, this is what needs to be done. Watch MSNBC. I don't give a shit. NBC, ABC, CBS, Fox News, Fox TV. I don't give a fuck. Arguing with these morons is like playing chess with a fucking pigeon. I cannot do it. No matter how good you are, the bird is going to shit on the board and strut around like it fucking won anyway. These people have no idea. No idea. Like, I'm giving them facts. I'm throwing facts into conversations, and they're like, well, they're showing like a meme or a gif of like Dr. Evil, like, right. Zero fucking factual evidence to, recede my fact. There's zero rebuttal. It's just insults. That's exactly how they're going to get you. That's how exactly I'm going to end up in jail. Because you have an argument, I disagree, you say something, I give you facts on the contrary, and then you're calling me a bitch. So why is that it? This is how social media works, okay? If I were to say I prefer mangoes to fucking oranges, everybody on the fucking planet is like, so basically what you're saying is that you hate oranges? You also failed to mention pineapples, bananas, and grapefruits. You need to educate yourself because you're racist. No! That's not what I'm saying. I'm making a simple statement of I prefer mangoes to oranges. That doesn't mean I hate pineapples. Okay? It doesn't mean that I hate oranges. Alright? Bananas and grapefruits aren't even in the fucking conversation, but all of a sudden I'm racist towards them. You understand? People are dumb. If you don't hit their ideal pronouns and pronunciation, and if you're not PC perfectly, they're going to rip your fucking head off. Call you a racist, call you misogynist, call you hateful, call you fucking a race baiter, or religion baiter, or gender baiter, or some random fucking sexual preference baiter. Oh, you must be homophobic. That is completely what I'm against. And you're throwing it back on me because I didn't add your pronoun? Get the fuck out of here. I don't have time to break everything down Barney level with crayons and fucking construction paper for the fucking ignorant out there. I don't have time to school you, to teach you, to bring you to see the light. I will try. I have tried. But if you're just going to get at me for fucking argument's sake, and you're going to like take posters out of my hand and not let me protest, and you're going to get in my face, I'm going to knock you the fuck out. I don't give a fuck if you're a girl or a fucking guy. If you instigate enough and you put your fucking hands on me because I'm winning a conversation, I'm knocking your teeth down your throat. You will digest your teeth. You will be shitting your fucking mouthpiece. Do you understand me? And that goes for fucking everybody. Have a fucking logical conversation. Alright? Once elevated voices go up and the fucking baiting comes up and people start screaming and getting in people's faces, you need to give them a warning and be like, you need to calm down. And then they'll put their hands on you. And then you're going to knock somebody out. And then you're going to go to jail. And you're just going to be like, you know what? Why did I have to deal with that? So let's just let everything fucking figure its way out. You don't have to fucking have a conversation online with everybody that disagrees with you. I have tried. Okay? I have tried, and it's fucking aggravating as fuck. And I'm not the one to say that, oh, I'm right and you're wrong and conservatives are always right. No. There's a fucking Monica Matthews, this dumb bitch from fucking some news outlet. She made up a fake tweet from Rashida Tlaib saying, this is what we get from Iran because that's what we've been doing to her people since back in the day. And then she called her a domestic terrorist. Whether or not we believe that Rashida Tlaib is some sort of a domestic terrorist, she made a fake tweet insinuating that Rashida Tlaib is actually a fucking, elected terrorist. And then she admits that the tweet is, fake after everybody called her out on her bullshit. And she's a conservative Republican. We do things wrong too. Okay? But the fucking thing is she's a reporter. She's a news anchor or some shit. Monica Matthews. I don't know. Look it up. I don't give a shit about these kinds of people. What happened to fucking fact-checking and getting your sources vetted before you fucking go on social media or go on your show or go on your fucking talk show and talk about whatever? Especially as a news outlet or a reporter. You are literally the fake news we hate. You're making shit up because you want clickbait, because you want the clicks? You fucking loser. I hate that shit. So whether you're a Republican or a Democrat, just get your fucking info in straight and then you have, normal conversations like Americans do. You're allowed to be a Democrat. You're allowed to be a Republican. You're allowed to be an independent. You're allowed to have a difference of opinion. You guys are allowed to have conversations about having a difference of opinion. I don't give a fuck where it is. It shouldn't be yelling matches. It shouldn't be these fucking bitches with fucking pussy hats with their nipples taped be like, oh, try to grab this pussy, Mr. President. Be like, set a fucking standard, okay? There's fucking kids in public. What the fuck? Protest like a fucking woman, okay? Alright? You don't have to fucking be all awkward and shit with the fucking overdo it with the feather boas. No one's gonna take your fucking word seriously if you're dressed like a fucking idiot. Alright? Whatever. Alright. Do whatever you want, though. I mean, you have the right to fucking demonstrate however you want to. But, you know, no one's going to take your word fucking seriously if you got fucking running mascara and nipple tape and pink hair and fucking pussy hats and you're walking around there and your belly's down to your fucking knees and your tits all over your fucking shoulder and be like, I believe Trump is wrong for this reason. No one's going to fucking hear you because you're a fucking clown. Stop doing stupid shit.
Today in history.
1327, King Edward II of England is deposed. 1558, the French, under the Duke of Guise, finally takes the port of Colossus from the English. 1785, Frenchman Jean-Pierre Blanchard and American doctor John Jeffreys makes the first crossing of the English Channel in a hydrogen balloon. 1807, responding to Napoleon Bonaparte's attempted blockade of the British Isles, the British blockade continental Europe. That's insanity. The continent of Europe? The British Navy was intense then. We're trying to block one country, the French were, and the British were like, you know what, fuck this. We're blocking the continent of Europe. It's kind of impressive. You would have had to have like a ship every like 10 miles. It's fucking impossible. I don't know how they did that. 1865. Cheyenne and Sioux warriors attack Julesburg, Colorado in retaliation for the Sand Creek Massacre. 1901. New York Stock Exchange trading exceeds 2 million shares for the first time in history. That's a lot. I mean, 2 million, it seems like nothing, but this is 1901. Inflation, people. Inflation. 1902. Imperial Court of China returns to Peking. The Empress Dowager resumes her reign. 1918. The Germans move 75,000 troops from the Eastern Front to the Western Front. Yeah, we know how that's going to turn out. You're going to lose, Germany. You lost twice in a row. Oh, 1934, 6,000 pastors in Berlin defy the Nazis, insisting that they will not be silenced. 1944, the U.S. Air Force announces the production of the first jet fighter, the Bell P-59 Aerocomet. 1945, U.S. and Air Ace Major Thomas B. McGuire Jr. is killed in the Pacific. Rest in peace. 1952, French forces in Indochina launch Operation Violet in an effort to push Viet Minh forces away from the town of Ba Vi. Crazy-ass names. 1955, Marian Anderson becomes the first African-American to sing at the Metropolitan Opera House. Well done. 1975, Vietnamese troops take Phuoc Binh in new-scale offensive. These names are ridiculous. 1980, U.S. President Jimmy Carter signs legislation providing $1.5 billion in loans to salvage the Chrysler Corporation. That is now underwater again. This is called a bailout. This is why I fucking hate bailouts, alright? This is what led to one of the depressions in the 80s, alright? Thank God for fucking Reagan, but seriously, this led to a fucking depression in the 80s. Some people remember it, some people may not. Some people weren't even born until fucking, 2005. And if you're listening, so hello, whatever. But, okay, this is called a bailout. This is why I'm against fucking bailouts. In America, capitalism reigns, okay? Free market, blah, blah, blah. You could build your business. You could build it up, build it up, build it up, build it up. You could even go into stocks. You could enter the market. You could do whatever the fuck you want because it's your money, it's your business, it's whatever. But when your business fails, why the fuck are taxpayer money? Why are taxes that taxpayers pay for getting used to bail out corporations where they fail in capitalism? If you fail in capitalism, you are done. That is it. Why would the government bail you out? Where's Chrysler now? Anyone? Bueller? They're not doing that well. Okay? If you fail in business, if you fail in capital, if you fail in free market, You fucking fail. This government bailout shit causes depressions, and it's bad. Jimmy Carter, as a man, he's building fucking houses for the homeless. He's falling off ladders. He's falling down steps. He's breaking his hip. He's getting fucking black eyes, and he keeps fucking trucking, and he's a great fucking man. But as a president, brah, stop it. 1999, the impeachment trial of U.S. President Bill Clinton opens in the Senate. Bill Clinton opens in the Senate. Oh, well, look at that. How history has repeated itself. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Bitch, we know you did. Should he have been impeached? I don't think so. Who gives a fuck? So you had an affair? Oh, boo-hoo. He's the president of the United States. Kennedy was fucking mad bitches. And he was married to Jackie O. Did he give a fuck? No. Did they impeach him? No. Whatever. All right, so here we are. It's 2020. It's a new decade. It's a new year. And we're probably starting off exactly how we normally start out. Because a year is just a number and it doesn't make a fucking difference. However, it is the 20s and I fucking love the 20s era of like Chicago and the Roaring 20s and the gin and prohibition and everyone's wearing like tweed suits, the 3-piece suits, and Peaky Blinders is from the 20s. And I just love it. So let's get into some key points to motivate you for the new year. All right? Let you know that this is one of those years where you're just not going to take any shit. Just say fuck it. Give it a woo and just fucking woo. Let it go. Let it fucking go, Elsa. Just let it go. Don't worry about the little shit. Move on with your life. Write your own story. You are the author of your own book. How many volumes is it going to be? Is it going to be a sequel? It can't be a prequel unless you're talking about your parents. But then that would be their autobiography or their book. You know what I mean? Are you going to find someone to love? Is someone going to try to love you? Are you going to give somebody the time of day, even though you normally like this motherfucker just won't leave me alone? What are you gonna do? You gonna build relationships? Are you gonna build yourself up? You gotta focus more on yourself instead of other people? It's okay to be selfish. You've been selfless this whole time. Or if you've been selfish your whole fucking life, maybe it's time for you to, give a fuck about other people, I should be on the Cares None podcast soon, by the way. He's all like, cares none, fuck everybody else. I'm going to worry about me. And that's cool. I mean, that works to a certain degree. But if you understand the whole cares none theme of him, he does get Chris make laugh. It's he's the ebony to my ivory. And he does this, he has this whole cares none premise, which is cute. And it's adorable. And it's pretty much like, fuck everybody. I'm going to worry about me. Cares none. I give zero fucks. But if you know the man and you know the theme, it's like, yeah, cares none, but, it's okay to care about things that matter to you. So that's the key part. So let's get into some motivational talk, because I've talked about ignorant and chin-checking motherfuckers and pop culture tying in with politics and people that don't know what the fuck they're talking about. So going into the new year and the new decade, let's get into it. Whenever God is going to elevate you, a demon comes to distract you. And this is fucking true. Whether it's fate, destiny, meant to be, whatever, if you believe in faith or fucking feng shui or karma, it doesn't matter. Don't let the distraction take you off course. You need to stay focused. You are headed down a path and you are going to find something. Or you are going to be so close to achieving it, and something is going to come out of nowhere and sidetrack you. Don't let that shit happen. You're almost there, you could fucking taste it, you could smell it, it's right there, and all of a sudden you win like a scratch off of like $100, and you're like, oh my god. Or something random, someone dies and they give you money and you don't feel like you need to finish school. Stay on path, okay? So what may be a blessing is actually something, fate or destiny trying to pull you away from where you need to be or where you want to be. And we're going into 2020 now, okay? And so there's this thing where I guess dad bods is a thing now. I don't know what it is. Girls like it, maybe? Maybe even, gay men like it. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. But girls got to be there, like, pissed the fuck off. Girls got to be like, if dad bods are going to be the new fucking hot thing, can we lower the standard on girls' bodies too? They fucking like beer and food. Are you kidding me? Girls are sitting there, busting their ass, running, doing ellipticals and running and doing the CrossFit and fucking hot yoga. I've never done hot yoga, but, I wouldn't mind trying it. But I don't like the fucking standard. Whatever happened to equal opportunity? Huh? Why can't guys have dad bods, but girls can't have like mom bods or whatever? You don't appreciate the fucking stretch marks and the fupa in her little pouch? I fucking love that shit. It means that she's lived a life. Are you fucking kidding me? Girls are busting their ass. They're working out. They're doing CrossFit. They give a shit and they're single as fuck. Why? Because they don't have a life. Why? Because they care more about, I don't know, working out. That's their vent. That's their outlet. That's their stress relief. Guys got to the point where like, fuck it, dad bod. Girls are like, you know what? I appreciate your dad bod. But do they? Do they? Do they though? I don't know. I think this is a thing. I think it was created by men who just said, fuck it, dad bods are the way to go. And some women are like, I love dad bods. Yeah, you like it in the winter. You like it in the winter because when the summer comes around and that motherfucker has to fit into a fucking some board shorts, you get to be like, ooh, honey, put a t-shirt on while you're staring at fucking Jason Momoa's Aquaman ass over there. I get it. Whatever. It's okay to believe whatever the fuck you want. It's okay to like whatever the fuck you want. If you want to do CrossFit and not have a fucking boyfriend or whatever, if you want to date an older guy, a younger guy, or an older girl, a younger girl, if you like dad bods, if you don't like dad bods, you like bigger girls, you want them to sit on your back and so it could crack in the morning. I don't give a fuck what your fetishes are or what you're into. That's fine. Believe whatever you want. Speaking of believe, by the way, before you make, this just happened like last couple weeks ago. Someone's telling my kid that, Santa doesn't exist. Have you lost your fucking mind? Huh? Have you lost your absolute fucking mind? I am going to rip the fucking cheeks off of anyone who tells my kid that Santa isn't real. Alright? Because Santa is fucking real. Before you make fun of a kid for believing in Santa, just remember there are grown-ass fucking adults who believe LeBron James is better than fucking Michael Jordan. Chris cares none. Yeah, he's the greatest of all time. LeBron James is the greatest of all time. No! Stop fucking saying that. I hear it on his every podcast he's done, of which he's done 4. And he's doing it. He's doing good. He's doing well. He's like, oh, LeBron James is the GOAT. Why? Why is he the GOAT? Because he's played longer? Because nobody plays defense anymore? This is dumb. This is a dumb conversation. I hate it, and I don't want to talk about it. Alright? Ladies, it's a new decade. Guys, gay guys, whatever you're into, you need to stop going for this fucking Prince Charming standard thing. Be like, oh, Prince Charming riding on a white horse, and he fucking cares about me, and he's rich, and he drives a Lamborghini, and blah, 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 blah. And he's very charming, hence the name Prince Charming. You know what you need? You need to be like, fuck Prince Charming, and go for the fucking wolf. He could see you better, he could hear you better, and he could eat you better. Girl... Maybe not so much of a relationship, but before you settle down with Mr. Right, it's important to know how good Mr. Wrong is. You know? Same thing goes for dudes. Before you end up with Mrs. Right, you should understand what Mrs. Wrong is, because they will set standards for you sexually that you have never, that will never be matched again. Be like, the sex was amazing, he was an asshole. Sex was amazing. Sex was amazing. She's a bit of a bitch and she's crazy, but sex was amazing. And then you realize what the real thing in life that matters, okay? Finding a middle. Because you might be fantastic at one thing, but that means it's probably taking away from something else. So you gotta spread out the love. Really good at sex? Great. But you're fucking psychotic. Or really bad at sex, but you're a great person. Yeah, you don't want to be that guy. You don't want to be that guy. Fuck that shit. You don't. You want to be jack of all trades, master of none. You want to spread it out all over the place. And believe it or not, commitment and motivation, even sexually, will get you a long way. I don't know. You'll figure it out. I hate when people confuse education with intelligence, you know? You're educated. You went to school. Fantastic. But intelligence is something that you just have. So you got street smarts. You got common sense. That's intelligence. And then you have education, which means, I went to school and I know something about this subject that I'm never going to use ever again in my fucking life. So I hate when people confuse the two, education and intelligence. You could still have a degree and be a fucking idiot. Okay? I have 2 degrees. And I'm a moron. I am an unfiltered piece of shit, which is, it's how I roll. But I have soul, and I have a heart, and I am a good person. You guys know this because you love me, and I love you. And it's important. I mean, I have 2 degrees in sociology, criminology, law enforcement, right? And law enforcement is like my minor. Am I using any of them? Really? Not really. No, my job, my actual job, I wish this was my job. I'd have a fucking podcast out every day. But, is, it has nothing to do with my fucking majors at all. Nothing at all. Why the fuck did I go to school? Why did I waste all that fucking money when I could have just fucking done what I'm doing right now? It doesn't make a fucking difference. I mean, I have an education. Is that going to get me somewhere else? No, it's not. Because I'm in a fucking job field that has nothing to do with my major. And here I am. Am I in debt? Am I in student debt? Thank God I'm not. Thank God for the military for that one, I guess. But it is what it is. The strongest people are not those who show strength in front of us, but those who win battles we know nothing about. And I'm winning my own right now. I'm doing this. I'm working. You got the whole family thing going on. There's internal battles that, I can't even share with you. I'm not even there yet. And that goes for fucking everybody. The strongest people are not the people so much that fucking, bottle everything up. You think they might be bottling everything up, but they got their demons and they got their own internal battles. The strongest people are winning battles and battling fucking shit that we have never seen, know nothing about. So when you're sitting there fucking judging some frumpy little freak that looks like a complete nerd or a geek, you have no idea internally how much of a badass he is. But then you look at somebody else, like a woman who's, I did this, I did this, I did this. You're trying to have a fucking conversation, you're bringing up yourself, you're bringing up your past, and she counteracts with, well, I did this, well, I did this. I fought this battle, and I was in this. Those people are fucking garbage. They're trying to legitimize their life and try to win points in society by lying or bragging about shit that was probably just underwhelming in the first fucking place. But then you have, people that go through internal battles that nobody knows about. And those people are strong. They keep their family together. They keep their relationships together. They're selfless. They're always selfless. And they're constantly just battling depression or anxiety. But they're still doing what they have to do. They're not looking for a fucking crying corner or a quiet space. Or they're not looking for a fucking handout. They realize that life must go on. And they must fucking earn what they get. As much as life sucks, they have to keep moving forward one fucking step at a time. You need to realize, delinquents, okay? You were born to win. But to be a winner, you must plan to win, prepare to win, and expect to win. Don't let life beat you up and be like, oh my God, I can't do this anymore. Don't stop fucking mining for your dreams because you could be right fucking there. And that fucking second you stop, you could have been like one stroke away from getting to where you need to be. Look at me. I don't know where my life is headed, but I know I'm going in the right direction. Like, I am still, for some reason, I am still on the featured page at Podbean, which is awesome. I am not complaining. I'm still on the featured page. I thought it was only going to last a week. It's lasted damn near a month. I am fantastic with this. I am winning in life. Am I getting paid to do podcasting yet? No. Am I getting a shit ton more followers? Yes. Am I humbled from that? Abso-fucking-lutely. And I love it. And I fucking love it. So again, I'd like to welcome all the new delinquents. Welcome. What's the next major holiday coming up? For me, it would be my birthday. Followed by Valentine's Day. My birthday is February 13th. Valentine's Day is February 14th. Duh. I was born Friday the 13th, which makes a lot of sense. You're looking at the radio, you're like, oh, yeah, that makes... That answers a lot of my questions, Sarge, about what kind of a fucking weirdo you are. But when it comes to Valentine's Day, as much as I hate the holiday, you guys need to realize that your significant other may come at you sort of like, I always think that I want sex. It's not always about sex. It's about intimacy. It's the intimacy that they want, right? They want to be touched. They want to be looked at. They want to be smiled at. They want to laugh with someone and to feel safe, like somebody's really got them. You know what I mean? That's what they crave. That's what they want. Now, should you wait for Valentine's Day to do that shit? Absolutely fucking not. Do it now. Do it tomorrow. Do it the next day. Random Tuesday, random Wednesday, random Thursday. Don't wait for fucking Sweetest Day, their birthday, or Valentine's Day to show intimacy. As great as sex is, people crave the intimacy more than, I think, the actual act of sex. I think, personally. There's the comfort level, you know? To do the things that you do in the bedroom. Be like, I don't know, I'm not into butt stuff. I'm not. But it would take a lot of intimacy to get me there. If a girl lets you do stuff to her, you know, her butt stuff, yeah, it means she is comfortable with you. And that you should take that as a quality. That's a good thing. Or maybe she's just a complete fucking freak. Or maybe she has, you know, fucking issues and she enjoys the pain. I have no idea. There's so many different people out there. There's so many different versions of, you know, gender and sex, you know? Now, when I say versions of gender, I say there's masculine females, there's feminine females, there's people that are in the middle. It's still two genders and two sexes. I'm sure there's all those fucking people out there that are like, there's actually hundreds of genders and thousands of sexes and you just don't know and it's proven by science. Oh, really? Show me the article. It's science, though. Okay? Trust me on the science. And they have zero backup of their fucking conversations, all right? Especially those fucking... those chicks that are like so fucking feminist and they're just assholes. They're fucking assholes. Like when you push on a pool door and someone says you have to pull. Thanks, Karen. I know that. All right. So I pushed on a pool door. Yes. All right. And then you got to tell me, oh, I have to pull it. Thank you. No, dumbass. I was gonna lift it from the bottom. That was my next step. Just let fucking people figure shit out on their own. Don't be the asshole. Be like, try it this way. Do it this way. Blah, blah, blah. Let people fail in order to fucking succeed. Okay? I don't give a fuck if it's a push door or pull door or whatever. Try not to fucking throw yourselves into the lives of people that don't even matter to you in the first place. Especially fucking strangers that you're never going to talk to again. Otherwise, you're just going to make fucking enemies with random people. And you don't want to make enemies with people. That's stupid. Especially strangers. Bruce Lee said it best. When you find yourself in a room surrounded by your enemies, you should tell yourself, I am not locked in here with you. You are locked in here with me. This is the kind of mindset you should have if you want to succeed in life. Get rid of the victim mentality. Alright? Don't let people fucking put you down. Don't let people fucking even downplay you, even if it's a couple fucking words. If someone says something and it triggers you and it makes you fucking upset, let them fucking know it. Be like, can you please shut the fuck up? Like, push-pull door. I go to pull a push door. And someone's like, push. No fucking shit. Okay, look them dead in the face and be like, thank you. Thank you. I know that. All right? Dick face. Oh my God. No, I was going to try to pull it again. I was going to pull again, and I was going to hope for the best. Oh my God. Nothing is fucking... Life is so fucking complicated. Why can't they just be dogs? Okay? Can't we just... Every human gets a dog, and then we don't have to fucking talk about fucking to people or with people anymore. It's getting to that point anyway. It's got DoorDash and Grubhub, and fucking... You could go fucking shopping online, and everything gets Amazon to your fucking door. You could do your fucking groceries. You never have to interact with a human being ever again. Which is why... Everyone's like, oh, the population of the world is getting larger. No, people do not want to talk to other people. People are becoming more antisocial today than they ever have in life. This is dangerous. So when you got fucking people like me that are outgoing, extroverted, sort of alpha-esque, chivalrous, I'm a dying fucking breed. I am a hot commodity. People are going to love this. They'll be like, oh my God, I love him. He's so great. I love him. Yay. But then lots of people are going to be like, I don't want to go outside. I don't want to walk to the fucking mailbox. Just fucking stop it. I'd give everything I own. I'd give everything I own fucking away if it meant I could keep my dog forever. Because people are just like, all right, I like you. You have a good first impression. And then I realize your first impression was complete fucking bullshit. And you're fucking bullshit. And you're fucking bullshit. And you're fucking bullshit. Everybody is garbage. Everybody is fucking garbage. But you know what? Fuck it. Give everybody the benefit of the doubt. Let's go into the fucking new decade as cool as we possibly can be. You might be cool, but you will never be Time Magazine's Person of the Year, Greta Thunberg, riding on a diesel-burning train while eating potato salad out of a single-use plastic container, bread in single-use plastic bag, dip in single-use plastic tub with single-use plastic silverware while she heads to her next. You're destroying our planet through your pollution and by using single plastic. Protest cool. You'll never be that fucking cool. I fucking hate this chick. I don't give a fuck if she's a child. I don't give a fuck that she's 16. Everything she says is written, and everyone's like, oh my god, she's Person of the Year. Oh my god, save the polar bears. Fucking shut the fuck up. I'm sitting here looking at a picture of this chick, and everything I said was legit. She's like, you're destroying our planet. You single-use plastic. Don't do it. And she's sitting here with fucking pictures. I'm looking at the fucking picture, and she's using it. Does she think that there's not going to be fucking cameras of your single-use plastic containers and your plastic bags? It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Do not take anything for fucking granted this year or this decade. There's so many fucking factors, outside factors, whether it's marketing, whether it's campaign, whether it's politics, whether it's real life, that are trying to give you subliminal messages to make you do random fucking shit. It's borderline fucking brainwashing. As far as this conspiracy shit is that I'm doing right now, and I know it sounds fucking conspiracy theory-esque, but there are so many variables that scientists and people are looking into, and anthropologists and fucking psychiatrists, and they're like, this is how you trigger somebody to want this. If we give them this impulse on a commercial, they'll probably want that. Don't be surprised if you're fucking watching a commercial for fucking Audi and you're like, oh man, I want Oreo cookie. Why do you want an Oreo cookie? Because there's some subliminal fucking bullshit in there. It sounds fucking weird. Okay? I know it sounds fucking weird. I know. But just keep your fucking eyes open and your ears open. And be fucking careful. Whenever you have an impulse to, I don't know, I want to buy this, or I should see this, or I should go shopping for this, chances are there's some sort of subliminal message somewhere in whatever you read, heard, or saw on TV. So, be careful out there. All right, let's do the sponsor. I totally forgot about the sponsor. I've been talking for a fucking hour and 2 minutes. And I forgot about ballwash.com. Go to ballwash.com, fill up your carts with any of your man grooming needs, and they will take care of you. If you put into gray area discount code DAGRAYAREA at checkout, you get 15% off. I don't know what you need. You want solid colognes? They got solid colognes. You want body wash? They got body wash. And this stuff is all American. Made in American, fresh charcoal, fresh scents, smell like a man. None of this paraben-filled, chemical-filled, bright blue bullshit. Alright? None of it. The body wash is au naturel, made in America. Colognes, au naturel. And now they have shampoo and conditioner, and it's called Good Head Shampoo and Conditioner. Is this a fucking joke? No, it is not a joke. So go to ballwash.com, find your manly grooming needs, and stop smelling like your fucking girlfriend or your mom, and smell like the man that you are. Put in the gray area, DAGRAYAREA, at checkout, and you'll get 15% off. Ballwash.com. Okay, let's do the Dirty Dad joke of the week. Why couldn't the astronaut book a room on the moon? Why couldn't the astronaut book a room on the moon? Because it was full. Hey, awesome. A cucumber, a pickle, and a penis meet at a bar. The cucumber said, man, my life really sucks. Whenever I get big, fat, and juicy, someone's going to cut me up and put me in a salad. The pickle says, who? You think you have it bad? When I get big and fat and juicy, someone pours vinegar on me and spices on me, and they throw me in a jar. The penis glared at both of them and said, you assholes think you have it that bad? When I get big, fat, and juicy, someone puts a rubber tarp over my head, sticks me in a dark room, and bangs my head against the fucking wall until I throw up and pass out. Awesome. All right, ladies and gents, my beautiful delinquents, my delinquent army, we the people. Tell your squad to follow my pod. Not only my pod, but I'm also part of FreakNet Studios, a conglomerate trio of This Freaking Show, hosted by Travis T. and Cartoon Joe, Just Freaking Wrestling, hosted by Travis T. and Dizzle J. And then, of course, you have moi and The Gray Area. I am freaking humbled, you guys. I'm humbled that I'm still featured on Podbean. I am humbled that, my followership has gone up and we're going through the roof and everything's fantastic. But you guys need to check out FreakNet Studios. You got to check out these other two podcasts, This Freaking Show and Just Freaking Wrestling, because we are going to go places. And the Delinquent Army is going to join up with the Freaks, and we'll have Delinquent Freak shirts, and it will be fantastic. This is what I need y'all to do to support the podcast, okay? You can go to tpublic.com, search DGA Delta Golf America, and you will see all the merch that I have available on pillows and tapestries and stickers and mugs and t-shirts and hoodies, whatever you want, okay? You go to tpublic.com, you search DGA, make sure you tell everybody that you know to follow me on social medias. There's Facebook, and that's at The Gray Area, and there's Twitter and Instagram at The Gray Area #1. You can follow me on TikTok at The Gray Area, because every now and then I like to put out little, video clips of my beautiful face, because the Delinquent Army needs to see their sergeant. I have yet to get a Patreon, but I will let you know when I do get a Patreon. I feel that I need to move up in life and to have a bigger following before I can get a Patreon. Obviously, I'm not going to ask for your money unless I deserve it, right? Because we're going to grow together. Baby steps to greatness, motherfuckers. I will see you guys next time. Bye.